Yo, hey guys, what's up? How's it going? Awesome, we're live. Yo, what's good, guys? Good to see everyone. I'm going to post on my Instagram story really quick that I'm live. Jack Dean, hello. Richard Williams, good to see you, man. Creature, hey. Mo Nog, yo, what's up, man? How's it going? All right, give me a second here. I like the video where you had 10. Oh yeah, the 10 levels of complexity. Yeah, people really like those. It seems like I gotta do more of those. I'm gonna hit play on this beat I was working on. Hold up. Actually, let me save this really quick. I had this like weird ski mask sample that I was playing with, but I need to save this thing as something else first before I can do that. But yo, how is everyone doing today? Good to see you guys. I haven't streamed this week. I've been super busy. This week has been just off the charts. Like really, honestly, kind of stressful. But here we are. I'm streaming. I'm live. If you guys want to send a track through, all the info for that is in the description. Donations are greatly appreciated. I'm going to be giving feedback very shortly. So if you guys want me to check out your track, definitely send it through. Alright. Got to reopen the project file, which is exactly the same thing as this. But I'll show you what I was working with. It's just, this is like a different idea that I had that I wanted to save as something else. Okay, there we go. Oof. Now this is kind of a cool vibe. Essentially, you can't see it now because I consolidated it nice. But essentially what I did was I took this sample, the track Session Ad by Ski Mask. He has like all these parts in here. I just took that and chopped it up a bunch. And I honestly thought it was a pretty cool vibe. But I was thinking to throw away these drums and try something a bit different with the drums. Like, what if we go down to like 80 BPM, or let's do like 83. And then I'll speed this back up. And then we'll just do like a bunch of kind of more simple drums underneath it. It's kind of cool. I don't know. It's pretty weird, but nice little vibe. Let me go to the chat really quick on my phone here. I'm trying to make like some really weird stuff, you know. What kind of headphones are you using? I'm using some V-Moda Crossfade M100s. Those are the ones I use in every video. I was waiting for the stream last time, glitchy vibe. Yeah, that's what I'm going for. I wanted it to sound kind of like glitchy and choppy. I was trying to do like chops that sound just kind of like very obscure and very hard to like recreate, you know? This was all made just by going through and just like grabbing little pieces like this and just like moving them over and then repeating them and stuff like that. It's like thinking less and just kind of like throwing the stuff in there. This is like straight up just turning into a Flying Lotus ripoff. Let's see where we can take this though. Like I said, I'm gonna be checking out the feedback submissions really soon, so definitely send your track through. I'm not gonna be doing this the whole stream, but I thought this would be an interesting way to start out at the bare minimum. Alright, let's throw this clap in here. I'm trying not to be boring, cause like this is a lot of tedious just dropping in drums here. Alright, and I'm gonna put a tambourine underneath this. Like that one is perfect. That's not really a tambourine, that's got something more in there. Let's speed this up a little. Alright, cool little vibe. Let's get a little bit of a bass and just see what I can do with that. And then I'm going to pull the submissions after this. So if you haven't already sent a track through, definitely send one through. Donations are greatly appreciated as well. That sounds crazy. Yo, DJ Dave Parks, what's good? Good to see you, man. Bastion, hello. Specials, Ghost Town feel to it? Yeah. I hear you. Can you hear some dark rap lyrics over this? Yeah, I don't know like who would rap over this or like what the vibe would be, but I mean it's definitely a cool little beat. I know who I'm gonna send this to though. I'm a house guy, but nice to hear you do something other than house. Yeah, dude, like, I'm trying to do interesting and different stuff that I don't always do. It's like, you guys have heard me make techno so many times. Like, I'm sure you were expecting to come in here and hear just constantly, but like, you know, you gotta mix it up a little bit. Alright, let's take this. The Smecco save station does sound cool on the master, but I don't know. We'll see. What is that, Mr. Specialist? Can I send my melodic techno track feedback? Yes, you can. You have feedback on videos? You have videos on techno pads? Or how to mix pads in general? Yeah, I get a lot of requests about those. I'll probably make one soon. I don't know. I think I made pads in a ton of my techno videos. Is it gonna go full trip hop? I don't know, man. I'm not really crazy about trip hop, to be honest with you. Trip hop to me, like, I'm not gonna say it sounds corny, but like, it definitely sounds. I mean, I don't know. This might be like a bad way to say it, but like, it definitely sounds like people like trying to take like authentic hip hop and like make it kind of boring. I don't know. To me, trip hop is a bit too electronic. I like more just like rough, dirty shit, you know. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's like I said, it doesn't really sound like people are going for like a feeling. To me, it sounds like trip hop is like trying very specifically to make it like electronic and more kind of like polished, and I don't really like that. You do some nice scratching over this? Oh, that'd be cool. Clem's Casino vibes, yeah. Do you like lo-fi? Yeah, lo-fi hip-hop is cool. I mean, that one definitely is very much... Sorry, I was reading the chat. Very much like what it's become like the default chill music of all people, it seems like. But yeah, I like lo-fi hip-hop. It's cool. He's a sad boy. Sounds like the embodiment of an edgy teen. What's your email? It's in the description. Do you think progressive techno is the hardest techno style for producers? I don't know, man, because a lot of these progressive tracks... Ooh, we got a lot of these. Okay. I think this first one here is from Creature, at least for today. But anyway, like I was saying, yeah, like, I think progressive techno a lot of times it can be easier because it's like very repetitive. It's like you come up with one thing and then you just keep repeating it, and then automation and stuff is what keeps the track going. But it's definitely hard to make that work. A lot of people can't figure out how to do that, but I don't know. I don't really think of it in terms of like which is the hardest. Hey man, I hope you're doing well. First of all, thanks for inspiring me and keep doing what you're doing. Thank you. Thought about what you said, and I really tried to make this one different from the first. Okay, nice. Let's check this out. This one's from the heart. Kick seems easy for techno. Distort. It's not like, it seems easy. I mean, it's easy for me because I literally do it every single day, and I've given up a lot of my life to making techno, but it's not that easy. Trust me, it's very hard. Alright, we're back in Techno Town. This one's off to a good start, hitting pretty hard. Oh, like that lead that's coming in. Kick is such an integral part of techno. You can't build a proper house on sand. Hey, what he said. That's a really good way to put it. This lead's a bit loud here. I feel like you can make it a bit cleaner and like less just in your face. Creature, this one's good. I think you can still do like, it feels like it's like 80% of the way there. Like, to really get this to like a full track that's like ready to be signed to labels and stuff, it needs a bit more work. You need to make your hi-hats and your percussion bigger. I have a video about that dropping tomorrow, actually. You need to make your kick a little bit fatter as well. That respace, That could be a lot fatter. Like, it's just every sound needs to be optimized. Right now you have the track here and you have the idea, but you need to take it and like really make your sounds, like I said, like as full and as big as possible. Because what's gonna happen if you drop this in a mix right now is it's like all of a sudden this track is gonna come in. You have some good ideas going on here, but it's gonna throw the whole mix off because it's gonna be quieter than everything else. It's not gonna be as like full sounding. It's just gonna be kind of weak, and then it's going to, like I said, not really hold up with other tracks. So that's what I would do. I would try and just get this a little bit higher and a little bit stronger. I guess you could say a little bit higher standard of production. But yeah, thank you for saying that one through, Creature. This next one is from James. Hey, Julian, any feedback on this one? Acidic one? I bet nice. Let's hear it. What do you think about Serum? I love Serum. I use it all the time. I'm sure just need feedback. Got you. Mark Smith, what's up? This one's off to a pretty strong start. Yo, Matai, what's good, man? If I said your name wrong, I'm sorry. Are you tired? Yes, I am very tired. Like I was saying earlier, this has just been a really, really, like, hectic week for me. I finished, like, 5 new tracks. 5 new techno tracks. I've been making custom tutorials and public tutorials every single day. I've been producing with people. Just a lot of stuff. But I'm still going. Never gonna stop. I think I overthink and overwork my tracks. That was me, like, pretty much my entire life until I started this channel. Alright, James, this one? I like the tech house with the 303 vibes. That's a cool. It's a nice flavor on top of this. Definitely works well in these kind of tracks. I think overall what you can work on here is you can improve the clarity. Everything feels a bit muddy. Like, it's a lot of mid-range and not a lot of, like, bright highs. I'd love to hear a bit of bright high-end in the 303. And a bit more bright high-end in the hi-hats and the drums and stuff like that. And even in the vocals. Like, I feel like it just needs that brightness to it to really give it the power. But yeah, thank you for saying that one through, James. This next one, let's see what that is. Cam, not sure how to say that. Thank you for subscribing. This next one is from Jorge. I wanted to make a melodic type of acid bass line and give the drums a dirty type of vibe. Nice. Keep going, man. Yeah, don't worry. Never gonna stop. Keep up the grind. I would never let you guys down like that. You been working on much minimal tracks recently? No, I mean, I don't really release minimal house or minimal techno. That was just stuff that I make for this channel. I made a few minimal videos recently, though. So very much a newbie. Yeah, you'll get there. Hey, Julian. Eshe, what's good? How you put download file into a SoundCloud track? It's like when you're uploading it, you can set the setting to do that. Say hello, Brazil. Sarah, yo, what's good? Good to see you guys. Nice vocal. Off to a good start here, Jorge. Needs more attention. That's hilarious. Like the last time that this guy, like imagine if like the last time this guy sent in a track, I was like, oh yeah, like you need to work on building tension. You know, you need to make it really build throughout the track. And then next time you just send in a track where the vocal samples literally just tension.
Tension. Tension. Tension. Tension. Tension. Tension. Tension. Tension. Tension.
So, bro, yo, Matthew West, good to see you, man. David Silva, thank you for subscribing. This one is good. You've done a good job of building intention. No, pun intended. Hey, what up? Not much, David.
And now, allow your awareness to expand.
I like that little boom right before the kick hits.
Tension. And
Alright, so it's a good track. The overall thing I would say is I feel like your hi-hats can be a bit stronger. I feel like they're still not got that full, like, hit to them. I feel like they could be a lot stronger. Like, the one that's playing 16 has a could be a lot stronger. The one on the upbeats could be hitting a bit harder as well. It's like, you just need to make them fatter and more powerful. And I think this one will really stand out and be a strong track. Do that and send this one to labels because it's pretty solid. Alright, this next one is from Shoma. Let's hear this. Cool hearing some more acid techno on here. I've got an acid EP. Or not like full acid, but I've got an EP with a bunch of acid stuff dropping actually on the 16th of September. On Monday, yeah. Pretty sure I already talked about this on all my social media, but I'm excited for that one. Acid is the future. September 16th, I mean, is when it's dropping. Yeah, no problem, Jorge. Acid and breakbeats are the future, yeah. Until like 5 years from now when everybody's so sick of those. And that'll be something else. Trance is also the future. Alright, Sasha, this one, the drums aren't too bad. The bass line's pretty solid. But this synth, I feel like you can make it more exciting and more like kind of fit into the track. Right now it sounds like you had like a tech house foundation, like the kick and bass and drums. And then you just added this little synth on top. Also, some of the stuff's a bit messy. Like here, this is just kind of like, what are you doing? I would try and make it more focused. You know, maybe keep it on one chord or kind of keep it in like one scale. Like, don't go so crazy with like jumping all over the place because it gets a bit messy. But yeah, thank you for seeing that one through. This next one is from Dave. Hope you get time to review. Only been producing a month. Thanks a lot. Let's hear what's up. Honestly, this is not bad for producing for a month. Although the cake doesn't really have that much low end to it. There's definitely stuff in here I would say like,
I remember asking you a goddamn thing. Goddamn thing.
spend hours on the cake.
Goddamn thing.
24 BPM, the baby making tempo. You said it.
Goddamn thing. Goddamn thing. Goddamn thing. I remember asking.
This one's not bad, dude, but I can definitely tell you've been producing for a month. Like, with the kick and bass here, for example,
Goddamn thing.
those could fit together a lot better. There's also, like, some weird stereo stuff. Like, here, I feel like everything feels like it's too wide. Maybe you can make it kind of pick and choose what you make wide and what you make more stereo. Because, like, you have some good ideas here. It's just not quite there in terms of, like I said, it sounds like you've been producing for a month. Just keep practicing, keep working on it, and this could be a really good track. Thank you for seeing that one, dude. This next one is from Gretens. Hopefully I said that right. Lewis, thank you for subscribing. Too much sense, yeah. Ooh, okay. This is loud. I'm gonna turn this down. This one's cool, although the kick needs more attack. Right now, it's just like doom. It's really soft. If you played this with other techno tracks in a mix, it's not really gonna hold up. This one's cool. It's just kind of messy. It just kind of feels like it's like it's just going on and on and on. I feel like you can make it more exciting and have some sounds that are kind of like right up front and in your face. Yeah, cake. Yeah, exactly. Alright, well, anyway, this next one's from Kobala. Before I play this one, actually, really quick, I'm going to go. Bruh. Oh, okay, I guess I gotta, like, copy the link from there. Nice. I'm gonna go and grab some water really quick. And then we'll check this track out. 'Cause your boy is getting dehydrated. awkward silence. We back. I could have started playing the track, but whatever. Inceptor, good to see you. Kabbalah, this one is cool. I like what you're doing with these pads, but right off the bat, your kick is very soft. You definitely need to work on that. Love this artwork here. Yeah, these stabs and like the chords are really cool, but your drums aren't quite there. They don't really hit enough. Your bass isn't really fat enough either. Okay, yeah, so, Kabbalah, this one, cool track. I definitely think that you could take it and make it a lot stronger, though. Like, you have a really, really good idea here. Like, this is very solid. You just need to keep... You just need to keep working on it. And, like I said, beef up the drums, beef up the hi-hats, beef up the percussion in general, the bass, all of that stuff is going to make it a lot better. I feel like you got a solid one. It just needs a bit of work. But yeah, thank you for seeing that one through. This next one is from Zach Deeren. Enjoy. Let's hear it. I don't know. I would try to do something more interesting. I feel you. Oh, is this gonna be like some hard stuff? This is interesting, the sound design here with that like that sound, but it's not really hitting. Yeah, this one is cool, man. It definitely got some ideas here, but I would say that you could make this a lot stronger. It's like, you know, you need more attack in your kick. You need more, like, none of these sounds are really that up front. Everything feels like it's kind of just like, it's like the thing I was talking about where you could either, you know, you could either talk like this and say, hey guys, what's up? This is my techno track. Or you could be like this, and you could be animated and exciting, and people, you know, it grabs people's ears a bit more. You need to work on making this more as like, hey, what's up guys, it's Julian, as opposed to, hey, it's Julian, here's my track. You know, you need to make it more exciting, more ear-grabbing, and just more like, just less like meandering. Because you have a good idea here, some cool sound design in there, but it needs a bit of work to really take it to the next level. The track is almost there. Ready some punch, mate. Alright, let's hear this next one from Graham. Here's the disco house tune I made. Feedback would be great. Thanks for sending it through. Back to the house. You do any sort of tutoring / coaching as a slide hustle? I do. I make private tutorials. If you're interested in one, Tatina, you could hit me on my email in the description of the stream. Off to a solid start. Definitely think these could be like stronger drums though. I'll do that. Yeah, no problem. Hey, shout out Wibba. Like what I'm hearing here would be, I know I always pull up Spotify housework, but if it works, it works. Yeah, the sample chopping here is very good. That I wouldn't change at all. I think that sounds really nice, sounds really interesting and futuristic. The thing that is going on here is I feel like it's just not really hitting as hard as it could. Like, you know, like, let's play this track, for example. Like, this is kind of what I'm imagining. Would be something that hits like this. You know, or maybe... Like, hear how big these house drums are and, like, how it's all hitting? That's what I feel like you need to work on here. It's really getting, like, that full professional level out of your drums. Back. Yes, we are. Awesome. Okay, cool. So, yeah, sorry about that. Not sure what happened, guys. Like I was saying, though, with this one, I feel like you just need that, like, that oomph to your drums, you know? You really need to give it the, like, fullness. It doesn't quite... It's just not quite there. It's not hard to do this. Try playing with some sample packs, you know. Try and just really listen to tracks and see what's going on there. Because you're close and you have good stuff. The sample trap is fantastic, but just the way that you're like the foundation underneath the idea isn't quite there. Malfunction, yeah. But we back now. I'm glad, because that would have sucked. Where can I send my demo? Send to the email in the description. Acid track feedback. Hey Julian, hope you're doing well. It's a track I sent a while ago, but after some feedback, I've changed most parts. I would like to know this could be released. Let's hear. Cheers, man. No problem, Graham. Thanks for not being like, you are so mean. Because I'm just being honest. This is a good build up here. Yeah, we have some lines. Oh no, I hope this doesn't start getting too bad. Let me know if it's like really brutal. Yeah, good build up there. Not kidding. Okay, thanks for letting me know it's turned off. Completely fine. Awesome, I'm glad. Because those kind of things are annoying, because it's like I can't really do anything to change it. Other than just try a million things, so glad. Alright, Bastion, you have a good idea here. I still think you can work with it some more. I don't think it's quite at the level just yet. I feel like the kick needs to be a lot fatter and more like low end. Like right now the kick sounds kind of... It just sounds like it needs to be EQ'd. It sounds like you need to take it and cut out the low mid-range and then also cut out a bit of... We'll cut out a little bit of stuff going into like your saturator and stuff as well. But like, yeah, try boosting the low end on the kick and cutting out some low mid-range. Right now the kick is too muddy. And I feel like the hi-hats don't really hit. Like they do in some ways. They definitely have that body to them in the mid-range. But it's just not really like hitting me like the way I want it to. I would even just turn the kick up a bunch. Like, just try and make that, like, stronger in that way as well. C78. Definitely getting a nice C78 vibe from this. The acid, yeah, the 303 is very good, actually. It's just the stuff around it. It's just the same thing I was saying with that last track. It's like, you do actually have an idea that's perfectly fine. Like, it's great. It's good enough to be released on a label. It's just the execution of that idea. The foundation underneath the creativity isn't quite there. That's what you need to work with. It's just get your kick and your percussion sounding a bit more full and a bit fatter. Again, just keep putting it up against reference tracks. But yeah, thank you for seeing that one too. This next one is from, to be honest with you, I don't know how to say this name, so I'm not going to try to say it. But thank you for sending it through. Duriel. I think that's how you say it. Power just went out as I was arranging a track. RIP. Fashion on my first fan. Been watching your videos the past 5 months. Hey, thank you. Glad I've helped you out, dude. Work on it. My power just went out as I was arranging a track. Ooh, like this pad coming in here. This one's good. I definitely think it could be a bit stronger though, like in this part. The synth is a bit boring. It's not really changing. It's just the same thing. Feels like you could maybe, like what I would do is take the synth and you could start it with the filter a lot lower and then bring it up as opposed to just this, which is just like full force right at the start. And then also the bass needs to be a lot stronger. Like you have good ideas here, but again, it's just that foundation that the ideas are sitting on is not there. I like this pad a lot. That break was good, but you could go a lot more smoothly into the second drop here, I feel like. It feels like you kind of just had this break where this thing just happens. It lost the energy, and now this is coming back, but like, yeah. Yeah, this was not bad, man. Like I said, I just think, again, your execution. Take this idea and put it with a reference track and really try and see like how you can take an idea like this and make it into like an actual full force techno track. But yeah, thank you for seeing that one through. This next one is from Tone Deaf. Let's hear this. Try using reference tracks to get a proper. Yeah, exactly. It's like you have to know how to arrange it in a way that's gonna work and like keep the energy flowing.
gel tabs. So I'm sitting there playing with it in my mouth, that's what she said, and reading this article. You know, for God knows how long, since I started coming up on the acid, dude, I started getting that psychedelic slime spaghetti feeling through the spinal column. It's like, whoa, bro. Oh. And I'm like, dude, this
Didn't use a reference check? Oh, well, yeah.
it's lit.
Get on it, man.
As I start to come up, about 5 minutes later, I start getting these like waves of anxiety.
Pretty good job. Yeah. The thing is, like I said, you have the musical stuff there, but the actual, like, making a techno track side of it is what you gotta work on.
And
But you definitely know what you're doing with, like, writing pads and melodies and
sickness,
stuff.
dude, like nausea. So I'm like feeling like shit, laying in bed. I'm like, fuck, dude, it's starting to like topple over into a bad trip.
Is the release
And
track on a
I'm
label
like,
in that
dude, I don't wanna
genre? Yeah.
fucking do this. I'm listening to Psytrance, so all you hear in my head is voices in my head.
This is cool. I feel like I've heard this somewhere though. I could be wrong. I could be very wrong, but alright, this one's cool. Overall, I think you can work on the sounds. Like, the kick isn't quite hitting hard enough.
Dude, I started getting that psychedelic slime spaghetti feeling through the spinal column.
The percussion isn't hitting quite hard enough. This is actually really good. Like, the synth here sounds really cool. All this stuff is happening. You can definitely build up to it more, though. You kind of just jumped right into it. I would take my time and, like, really bring it in with a filter and really build the tension there. I mean, you have good ideas. Again, it's just the execution needs to be worked on. But yeah, I think we're seeing that one through. This next one, alright, I already played one from Grens. This next one is from Moses. Hey Julian, been watching you for a minute. Your channel has always kept me inspired. Here's a track I put out today. Interested to hear your thoughts. Thank you, man. Where are you from, Julian? I'm from just outside of whatever it's called, Washington, D.C. But now I live in L.A. It's an older version of this track. Oh, true. Huh. Really didn't take this on the Mousetraps bringing in the scene. Yeah, low key. We'd love to get a Mousetrap release. I think they're gonna be like, as techno keeps getting bigger, I think they're gonna be big players in that. You're from DC? Oh, nice. Yeah, DMV, shout out. How long have you had an interest in production? Since I was 15. That's when I started producing. This one's cool. Maybe a bit boring in the beginning here. Kinda need more stuff. Cool artwork. We gotta get to a set at Flash or U Street. Dude, I know. One day. You study in college or are you self-taught? Nah, completely self-taught. I had less information than I'm giving you guys that I learned all that stuff with, if that makes sense. Alright, this one, I hear where you're going with this. It's a bit boring though. It kind of feels like the da-na-na. This is cool. I would just keep producing, honestly, and just, you know, use this as something to learn from. But yeah, thank you for seeing that one through. This next one is from Seba. Let's hear this. I hope that's how you say it. AKA Eshe in the chat. Well, Yeah, you probably can't. Like while you're on shrooms, probably can't be producing. But it can definitely have good effects. I'll say that. How long have you been producing for? 10 years. I've been producing for 7 years now. 7 years? Well, no, actually 6 years. I started in 2013. I made it as a technology. Yeah, that's the thing. I feel like it would sound really good in the moment, and then when you go back to listen, it's just like, oof. This one sounded pretty fat. I like that kind of more like woody kick. What age are you now? I'm 22. Alright, this one's cool. It definitely is a bit messy though. I feel like you could focus it more. Like with these kind of tracks, what they do really well is focus on like the bass line or maybe on a vocal sample or something like that. Which is like, this is a lot of stuff fighting for the same space. So yeah, that's what I'd work on. Try and make it a bit more like just simple and focused. Alright, this next one is from I Am Gotti Real. This one's not horrible. I definitely see where you're going with it. Getting some Enrico San Giuliano vibes from the lead. This one's good. It's just a bit messy. I feel like you could clean up the low mid-range and the low end and make everything a lot fatter and just more like polished. It's good, but it's not quite there. It still has like, it's still a little bit just like unprofessional sounding. I feel like you can take it and really clean it up and like I said, just make it more full. Alright, this next one is from floppybutts@gmail.com. Hey Julian, here's a recent track. We'd love to hear your thoughts and some critique for the going fast here to 3 minutes. You just find to run out of ideas to keep things going. Well, it's not that you want to just add new stuff. It's like you just got to take the stuff you already had and do more interesting stuff with it after 2 to 3 minutes. More punch. This track probably, yeah, this is a cool track, man. I mean, I like the sample a lot. I would say if you need ideas for like a new part for this, take it and use some automation on that sample. You know, maybe put a filter on it, you know, automate the filter, do some other crazy stuff like that. Like, I feel like you can really take it and just give it a lot more, just like stuff with the same thing. Like, you don't have to take it and try to add a new thing. Just try to get creative with what you have. Add new parts with that, like with automation, and I don't know, try taking different parts of the sample. A lot of stuff you can do. Alright, let's hear this one from Fito. DJ SK, thank you for the, I don't know how to say that, but thank you very much for the donation. I appreciate it. It's a cool little thing. Very busy though. I think you could automate this a little, like maybe. Yeah, you could have a filter coming up. It does a little bit, but I would do it even more. Hey, Billy. Thank you very much, man. Appreciate it. I'm excited for that one to come out. That's the one I was talking about earlier, guys. It's coming out on September 16th. My new EP. Eon Flux. Kind of empty song. Yeah, it's a bit empty. Like, I feel like right now, this is... You need like some pads or something like that. More automation on this main sequence sound, and then like more pads, or like not like a lead that's gonna take up the same space as this, but like similar stuff. DJ Seek. Ah, true. Okay, huh. Well, thank you for the donation. Yeah, this one, you got a cool idea, but it feels like you're just taking like what really is like 8 bars worth of music and trying to stretch it out to a full track. Take this stuff and make a full track out of it. You know, add a bunch of different stuff, make it more exciting, like just kind of bring it to life a bit more. Right now it's very one-dimensional. But yeah, thank you for singing that one through. This next one is from DJ Sick. I can't talk. Hey Julian, I've been watching your videos for a while now. You're very talented and inspiring. Please let me know what you think about this tech housey track I've been working on. Thank you. Let's hear this one. Bruh, it's like, I can't even talk. I literally just, no words can come out of my mouth. Also, the link did not work, so if you send this one with a working link, I will play it. But I think if you're doing like a private track, you gotta do this. You gotta hit the share button. Where is it, like this one? Where it says share? You gotta do that. But yeah, thank you for sending that one through. I will pull it up. In the meantime, this next one's from Mike Dell. This is a melodic techno wannabe track. Second part has more filters on the bass and some new variation. Let's hear it. You should stop calling me master. That's weird. So it's $2 to review a track. Yes. It's me. Hey, thank you. This one's cool. It's getting a bit boring though. Yeah, this one to me is just a bit boring. That like is good, but it's like when you listen to tracks by people like Stefan Bodzin, for example, or Taylor Buss, like when they use melodies like that, they know how to make it not just like, you know, repeat and repeat and repeat, but it's that same thing, but then they get creative with it and they add automation and different like movements and stuff like that that makes the whole thing like a lot just more interesting. Like you have a good idea here. It's just a good idea over and over and over again. It's just gonna get boring. I do like that little. That's cool. You need to do more stuff like that. But yeah, thank you for singing that one through. This next one is from DJ Seek. Oops. AKA Jessica. I'm just gonna refer to you as Jessica. Don't turn back. Bye. Alright, let's hear it. There we go. Can't wait for the remix. Yeah, I've been playing around with that one. in Casey, will you be live much longer? To be honest, this might be the last track, because I've been going for a while now and I've got a lot of work to do. Alright, right away, I definitely think you can make this fatter. Like, your kick is a bit weak. And the bass is pretty strong, but it doesn't really have anything, like, interesting to it. It feels very much just like a sine wave. You know, you could make the bass line sound a bit more exciting. Yeah, and, like, this lead here is cool, that but it could definitely be more up front and a lot fatter. And it's actually probably easier to make it the way I'm describing than to do what you did. Like, right now, it sounds like it's got a lot of reverb and chorus and delay, like, those kinds of effects on it. This lead in particular I'm talking about. Try just making it as dry as you can. Like, just give it some drum bus or saturated or fatten it up. Maybe a small amount of, like, short reverb. But other than that, you really don't need a lot. With this kind of sound, you really just want to let it shine, like, as is. Also, your drums could be fatter, too. Thanks for checking out. Appreciate it. Yeah, no problem. Thanks for the donation. I appreciate that. I also think you can add more variation. It's like, this is definitely getting boring to me, I'd say, by this part. Like, you can do more. Like, honestly, it's not even so much about, like, adding new parts. Try going into a break sooner. Like, maybe the break could happen, like, here. You know, you could go in, like, right there where that crash was. That's where you could dive into this. Something like that. Like, just try mixing it up with the arrangement. Because if you're going to have something really repetitive like this, that's what you gotta do to make it work. You have a good idea here. This is a solid idea for a track, but I think you could definitely do it a lot better. Like, your execution of the idea could just be cleaned up a bit. But yeah, thank you for seeing that one through. Like I said, thank you for the donation as well. With that, I believe that is gonna be the last one for today, guys. I've been going for a bit over an hour now, and I've just got a lot of work to do. I'm tired. I also have to pee. So yeah, thank you so much, everybody. I love you all. Thank you for coming through. It's really good always talking with you guys, playing your music, playing my new music for you, all that kind of stuff. I wouldn't trade this for the world. I love you all. Thank you to everybody who came through, and yeah, I'll be back again Monday with another stream. Peace, guys. New video out now, by the way. Check that out. And new video